Good morning, everybody. This is Jake from Iowa here with a draft analysis for the Vikings' lone second round pick, Ezra Cleveland out of Boise State. First off, I want to say I think the Vikings got a tremendous steal here with Ezra Cleveland in the second round. Not only the second round, but the 26th overall pick. Many teams had this guy going in the first round, or excuse me, many mockers. A lot of mock drafts had him going early in the second. So you're thinking at least a probably top 40 player, and the Vikings were able to get him all the way at pick 26 in the second round. Little background on Ezra. He came out of Bethel High School in Washington and then went to Boise State, redshirted his freshman year. Sophomore year started, I believe, 14 or 13 games. 13 games his sophomore year, redshirt sophomore year, paving the way for our own Alexander Mattison. A lot of high hopes for him as well. And then redshirt junior year, started all 13 games again at left tackle. Um, didn't miss any time in his redshirt freshman, sophomore, or junior year. He's got a lot of snaps under his belt, a lot of experience playing that blind side, going up against a variety of pass rushers. And hey, he even helped pave the way for our very own Alexander Mattison. So nothing but good things so far. When we go ahead and look at the combine and the measurables, you're going to kind of see that he's really a Brian O'Neill clone. Him and Brian have a lot of very similar measurables, and we'll get right into it. So start off with the height, 6'6", plenty of height for the tackle position. Brian O'Neill a little bit taller at 6'7". He can't. Ezra comes in weighing 311, pretty good weight for a tackle. Not too heavy, not too light, but definitely a lot of room on that frame to get in a NFL strength program and build upon what he did in college. Average arm length, below average hand size. That probably doesn't make as big a difference as people think. I mean, it might cause a blip on your radar, but I wouldn't get too stressed out about 9-inch hands. 40-yard dash, incredible 40-yard dash, 4.93, and that is in the 96th percentile of all the athletes paired up with Ezra. I think the Vikings were looking at Ezra as a guy who can get out in front of the open field, block, lead block, create in open space, not look like a fish out of water. He can get to those linebackers. He can possibly get to those safeties, get on corners. Should fit in well for our outside zone scheme that we intend to run in 2020. I really like the vertical jump and the broad jump. Shows a lot of explosiveness, a lot of power that comes in that the center of the body to get a good jump in. And then the three cone, in love with the three cone, 726, just goes into my point earlier that he should be able to get out in open space and fit up these second level, third level blockers. Then to cap it off, 30 reps on the bench, like I said earlier as well. Probably has a lot of room to get an NFL strength program and build upon those numbers. However, 30 reps ain't nothing. Definitely is not on the weak side. As you can see, 83% out there, actually in the fronter half of his class at the combine. So overall, you got to look at the spider chart, and just that left side of that graph is incredible. It really shows Ezra's athletic ability and what he brings to the Vikings zone offense. He probably wouldn't fit very well in a man blocking scheme, but I feel like in the Vikings zone scheme, he fits extremely well and should be a really good addition. A couple things quick that I like about Ezra. First off is he's technical. All right, he has good footwork. He's not stuck. His feet aren't stuck stopping. He does really good at getting inside hands, which if he doesn't have as much power as some defensive ends, defensive tackles, it's really important to get that inside hand control. He has good patience. He's not in a hurry in pass protection to initiate contact. He's okay with receiving that contact and waiting just that extra half second, and then he can use that length to help him with a little bit of his physicality that he doesn't quite have in his game yet. So those are two huge positives, having control and being patient. And overall, he had an 82.5 PFF pass block grade. I know PFF is kind of like, who knows how accurate it is really. But anyway, 82.5, no matter what you think about it, it clearly shows that he's an amiable pass protector. And that's exactly what you need in your left tackle first and foremost. And then, I just really like the consistency that he brings. He's not really up and down. He's really consistent throughout a whole game, and he doesn't do anything terrible or anything that really sticks out on film. He's an all-around tackle prospect, which I think is great for the Vikings. Overall, I think I'd give this grade an A minus, a B plus. I'm sure there were some other players on the board that we might have needed, but if you look at what we did before we addressed our receiver position with Justin Jefferson, we addressed the cornerback with Jeff Gladney, and I think our next need was O-line, and we did. We went right there, got some O-line help right away, and I really like this pick. Probably leaning more towards an A minus. Really like Ezra. I think he'll be a contributor this year. Whether it's a starter, I don't know, but a contributor nonetheless. I think he will be. And if I was Riley Reiff, I would be worried about my spot because he's got young talent coming in, and it would not shock me if he's a starter later on in the year. It would shock me if they throw Ezra out there as our starting left tackle week 1. But anyway, another great pick done by Rick Spielman and Mike Zimmer. Really looking forward to Ezra Cleveland wearing purple, fighting with the Minnesota Vikings. So anyway, tell me what you think of Ezra. But that's it for me. Skol. Until next time, thanks.